We are road tripping the USA in our Land Cruiser we shipped from our tiny island home, Tasmania. It's a lifelong dream of ours to see USA's most iconic places and tackle its famous off-road trails. We're Lil and Jake, a couple of Aussies with a desire for adventure and the need to do things a different way. Join us on our journey as we explore all this country has to offer. This week, we are heading south, crossing the Idaho-Utah border, dropping in to a famous landmark before heading along an abandoned railway the whole way to Salt Lake City.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Lil and Jake's just behind the camera, but we have got one of the most exciting trips planned that we've ever done in our whole lives. We're taking the troopy through Idaho down into Utah. We're going to be crossing the Great Salt Lakes, the Salt Lakes of Utah, and we're also going to be heading through the City of Rocks. And then one of the most exciting parts of our whole adventure in all of the whole world, we're going down to Moab to do some wheeling down there, and I just cannot wait. We've watched hours and hours on YouTube of other people doing this, and we finally get to experience it. So let's hit the road, let's go.
Alrighty, welcome to another episode of our USA road trip. We are heading south through the bottom of Idaho today, straight down through the middle of nowhere towards the Great Salt Lake. This is the USA we wanted to see, the one that no one tells you about. Dirt roads, rolling hills, and only passing one car an hour. I'm half expecting to come around a corner and there'd be cowboys holding up a wagon drawn by horses. But unfortunately for us, it is mid-July and stinking hot. And I don't know who's gonna fail first, us or the car. I just let the car sit for a little bit because Lil was sitting in here. And I've never seen the temp get that hot. I don't know whether we should keep driving it up the hill, but probably just put the heater on. I've never seen it get that hot before. You see, the problem we're finding at the moment, if the car sits idling with the aircon on, it will come up in temperature if the motor's not like pushing water around through the cooling system, which sort of sucks because it means we can't just sit and idle with the aircon on, and it's about 33, 34 degrees outside. But yeah, it's hot. It's hot, car. So, into the City of Rocks we go. Personally, I think it should be renamed Cow City, as these bovines seem to be ruling the place around here. If you can't tell, cows are some of our favourite animals to see on the road. They always put a smile on our face.
You know what's so wild? We're just driving through the City of Rocks and I was like, oh yeah, a bunch of rocks. It's beautiful. It is literally stunning. Like, we're in the middle of the desert and then there's these absolutely huge, massive rocks in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it sounds boring, but I'm telling you what.
It's beautiful. Look at this. Like, that is beautiful. The US just keeps shocking me. Like, I keep thinking, oh yeah,
There's a couple of,
couple of rocks, we're just going through the next town, la la la.
Yeah.
And then, wow, every time it's just like amazing.
I know that everyone says it's bigger and better, but it is, it's the truth. It's the truth.
It's not better, it's different. It's bigger and different.
It's bigger.
Everything is big though.
Look at this.
That's really cool. That view is insane. There's people up there. Yeah, can you see that bloke there?
What are they doing up there?
Rock climbing. Here they go. Morning glory means crack of doom. They're going up the crack of doom, Jacob. Oh no, that's the crack of doom. They're going up Scream Cheese.
Scream cheese.
That looks like Scream Cheese if you ask me. This is actually incredible. This has exceeded my expectations by a long way.
I didn't really even plan on, I didn't really plan on stopping here at all. I just thought on the way down to the Salt Lake that we'd just at least drive through something, you know? So we just put a little detour in on the map to go here, and this is pretty insane. Like,
Oh, here it is.
oh, wow, we're at Window Arch.
But this is pretty magical. We have to get up in there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, you get up in there, that's great. You're great at rock climbing, I will say that.
I'm stiff. There was an incident with a dog this morning on the run. You can go that way and it's really easy.
So you've gone the rock climbing option.
Can you believe I just struggled up there for so long? This is amazing.
That's a cool arch, isn't it?
Imagine if I leaned too hard on this and it just went like that.
And you ruined it for everyone.
Ruined it. Imagine if I went, oh, I'm too scared. I know I'm not strong, but
It would have been nice, but we can't just sit around and look at rocks all day. We got to hit the road. It's only early right now, maybe 10 a.m, and the heat is starting to kick in. I'm not sure what we expected from USA, but it seems like every corner we turn, it just makes our jaws drop. I know Lil's already sick of me pointing out the window saying, look at this, and look at that. Bit of history here. Back in the 1840s and 50s, over 200,000 pioneers steered their wagons right through these exact trails along the California Trail and Salt Lake Cutoff. Passing through the narrow gaps like Pinnacle Pass meant you were officially over the divide and entering the Great Basin, as they call the place we head towards now. It's funny to think that that was almost 200 years ago, and their journey would take around 6 months to complete. And here we are, cruising in air conditioning and having the ability to make that journey in a day if we wanted to. We might be back to first, I think. We are back to first gear. The old girl struggles with the high altitude. About 2,300 meters, about 7,000 feet. We don't have much go on us, but we're still going.
wow, you guys, this is really the desert. We are surrounded by desert right now. There's nobody else as far as the eye can see, but I wish you could feel how hot it is. The tire pressure monitors are saying between like 40.
Well, that one says 48.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's 48.
This back one here says 48.
But to be honest, 48 is not good for the tire to be 48. But the lowest one says what, 41?
Yeah, which is usually what we go off.
Which is like 100 and, I don't know, 5? I think 100 is 37.8 degrees Celsius. So it'd be a little bit more than that, which is really hot. So anyway, we're gonna have an ice cream from the freezer.
We've now come down out of the hills and across the Idaho-Utah border into the desert. And if you look at where we are now on the map, it is the complete middle of nowhere. Anyways, we're heading down now towards a really cool monument in the desert called the Sun Tunnels. You may have seen that in the intro. But more on that later. But before we get there, we've got to stop at a ghost town called Lucin. One of the many towns and stops that disappeared when the Transcontinental Railroad bypassed like the windy part around the top of the lake in 1904. They pretty much just built a bridge and went straight across the Salt Lake, meaning that this little town and many others faded into the desert dust. just a little bit down the road. This is called Lucerne Ghost Town. We're on the way to a monument, but this is apparently a ghost town. I don't see any ghosts around here.
No, we haven't looked hard yet though.
They might be here.
Nice to be in the shade.
It's fantastic to be in the shade. It is boiling. Do you know what's crazy is that there's a pond here. I mean, I'm not really gonna go swimming, but what the hell? What the hell?
Odds on you going swimming in the pond.
1 in 50. 3, 2, 1, 25. Now you have to go back. 3, 2, 1, 28. Look at this.
I'm not going in there.
You're not?
No.
I don't really want to go in there either. But it's, oh. Oh, no way. Babe, we've got to go. What could be in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not going.
what was that?
That's no.
But there's probably ghosts in here.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, it's massive in here. There's heaps of room. I just don't like snakes and things. Oh no, it's not that big. Oh. Fair enough. I went in. You didn't.
Braver than I thought you would be.
Yeah, me too.
Let me tell you guys, I don't know if you've ever been in like, I don't know, 38 degrees. That's probably what it is right now. My eyes are burning. My eyes just feel like they're being put in the oven. And they're just saying, let's crispen the corneas.
Oh, it's hot. They're not that bad, are they?
What on?
The corries.
Oh no, we've had worse. We've had knee-deep corrugations before. God!
There's a tornado out there, guys.
Put the drone up and we can send it over. It's a willy willy or a whirly whirly. What is it? Willy willy? And no, don't get in the comments and say lily willy. There it is. Just call us the storm chasers.
Here we are. This is the sun tunnels. So the reason behind the sun tunnels is on, I think it's like the 1st of June and like the 1st of December, like on the solstices, when the sun is dead up in the sky, it's supposed to show like certain constellations, like in each cross. And I think like one point's north, south, west, obviously. But yeah, pretty cool. We'll go and have a look.
Wow, guys, I think even if they didn't show anything about the stars, that is the most superb view ever. Oh, look at that. Just the middle of nowhere in the desert. I don't know where Burning Man is, but I feel like if it was anywhere, it would be like somewhere like this. The truck also looks sick here.
They won't be able to hear me, but it sounds so funny in the tunnel. Does your voice echo?
Yeah, my voice echoes.
So what we're looking at here is an art piece called The Sun Tunnels, created by Nancy Holt back in the 1970s. These huge concrete pipes are aligned so that during the summer and winter solstices, the sun rises and sets directly through them. She even drilled constellation patterns into the tops so that they cast like little spots of lights on the inside of the pipes. We aren't usually big art people, but when it's out in the middle of nowhere like this, you really have to appreciate it. Alright guys, sorry for the in-car action, but it's just too hot to get out of here.
Oh my god, I'm literally sweating everywhere. Like
Every orifice.
My eyebrows are sweating.
It's really taken a turn on the temperatures. Can you see that, guys? 43 degrees average. That's hot. What we're about to start is the Transcontinental Railroad National Backcountry Byway Salt Lake Field Office. So, basically it's like an old railway that goes around the Great Salt Lake. So it should be a fun journey, and this is going to take us to Salt Lake City.
Woohoo!
Salt Lake
We've been
City.
dreaming of this moment for a long, long time.
Utah. Let's go, guys. Let's put some miles on it. Leaving Lucerne, we're hopping on to the historic Transcontinental Railroad line, heading east towards Salt Lake. The steel tracks were salvaged for the war effort back in 1942, but the old dirt grade remains. There's a heap of history carved into the desert out here. Old building foundations and falling down fences, and incredible wooden trestle bridges, and they still stand right to this day. But driving through all this empty space, it's wild to imagine the huge steam engines that'd just be cruising past 150 years ago. They'd be looking at the exact same vast nothingness that we're looking at right now. And I'm also wondering if it was this hot back then. I can't even imagine them shoveling the coal into the boilers in this heat.
So you guys, it's 4:30 and we left this morning at 8:30, I think, and we've pretty much been driving the whole day. We are sweating bullets, I cannot even tell you. And I just said to Jakey, so where do you think you want to camp tonight? Because we're doing this epic railroad track at the minute. And then he was like, well, I was hoping that we could pull up somewhere where there's a little bit of shade. Look at this. No shade in sight. Literally, there's no shade anywhere. But I'm just thinking maybe we drive another hour and then hopefully it'll be cool enough for us to stop.
I really hope that as well, but it's only 4:30. I don't reckon it's going to start cooling down till 6 or 7. But I reckon in the distance there will be some sort of cliff. I reckon there is somewhere along this way. There might be like, when there's like a culvert or like a riverbed or something. There has to be something.
Yeah, okay. Well, everyone cross your fingers and toes because it's been a huge day.
We're over it.
Oh, God.
It has been fun though. This is a great.
So fun.
I love a trail like this. Like we're able to do 30 miles an hour and just bomb along this like dirt road, and just bump up and down like.
And not see a soul for hours and hours. That is our dream track.
Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. Like just desert cruising.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep cruising to some shade.
So we trundle on further and further into the desert. You might be wondering why the heck we're so far south in this heat, living in a tent. And well, to answer that, we're pretty stupid. And also, being from Australia, we only have so much time to spend in this amazing country. And with so much to see and do, we've just got to tough it out. And to be honest, we don't mind driving. Over every hill is a view we've never seen before, and chances are that we'll never see it again. But just around this corner, I've spotted an entrance to the Salt Flats, and I reckon that we should go out and take a look.
Alrighty, we're about to hit the Salt Lake. What do you reckon?
I mean, we're here. Looks like everyone's left everything from their 4th of July party.
It's a big rubbish fest. Look at that. What a shame.
That is a real shame, isn't
Oh, it's a shame.
it? But there is a mound here in the middle. It looks like it's like almost like a bridge. There's a road through the middle of the Salt Lake. Surely not. I think there is, babe.
Do you think this will cut us over?
I think this is going to shortcut us.
Should we look on Google Maps and just see if we can see as far as the eye can see?
Let's have a look. Now, looking at Google Maps, it looks like you cannot get to the other side. And I've seen way too many videos of people stuck out here for weeks just to go for it. But there was this little road so that we could drive out into the middle of the lake. So, us being us and wanting to take some cool videos and photos, we drove out and along this gravel causeway sort of thing, and we had a bit of fun taking some videos. Lil then jumped into the driver's seat and was instructed by me to go slowly out into the lake bed to see if we could get any further. And that's when this happened.
Worst news
I don't know why you just...
ever. Worst news ever. Worst news
Worst
ever.
decision ever. I just thought, oh, I'll let Lil drive and then...
You just said to, I said to
No,
you.
I know. But we could have just gone so slow then, like when we were just testing it out. You just need it. But you've done a really good job from now on.
I need to get out of the car.
You need to get out of the car, yeah.
This is really bad. This is really bad. Oh, shit.
It's alright, so this is... When we got to here, this is where you should have stopped. But it's alright, it's fine. We're alright. Get out of there.
Have we ruined the salt flat?
No.
Oh my God, thank God. Oh, that could have been really bad, you guys. I have been there before when we've been in situations where we have been bogged for hours. And when I mean hours, I mean literally 8 hours, 6 hours sometimes. And if I had have gone even a little bit further, it would have been game over. We would have been sleeping in a freaking salt flat for the night. That wasn't my fault. I said, do you want me to keep going forward? Because obviously there's a situation here. And I said, do you want me to keep going here? And he said, no, go round to the right, but go slow. And so I was like, all right. So I went slow. Jesus. That was not.
Okay, I just want to say that wasn't your fault. I told you to drive there. I did tell you to drive there. I just think we have different perspectives of slow, of go slow.
I couldn't have gone slower, sir.
You were accelerating in.
What can I say?
Yeah, that's right. It's just experience. Now you know what it feels like to start sinking. So that's good. Anyway, get us out of here, please.
Alright, time to head back off the flats and try and find somewhere to camp. It's getting pretty late and we are getting pretty tired, but it's definitely been worth it. And finally, with the sun starting to set, the temperature is heading back down and we can find somewhere to camp. Utah and a lot of other states have this great thing called BLM land. It basically means while you're on it, you can camp anywhere within 100 foot of the road. So all you need to do is find yourself a nice little spot to pull over and you've got yourself a campsite for the night.
Guys, I was so excited to cook dinner and I've just come in here. It's the worst the dust has ever been. It's the worst it's ever been. Can you read that? So if you liked today's episode, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you ring the bell, give us all of the love, because I tell you what, I think we deserved it today. Today was one of the biggest days we've had in a really long time. It was so much fun. There was always a little bit of drama, but I hope you have the best day. We love you and we'll see you in next week's video.